So I want to spend a little bit of time talking about what the Android One experience means to us and why users are really demanding it. So the first thing that we hear a lot from users is they want more control over their device. And so with Android One, users get a pure experience with only a small number of pre-installed apps. And so what that means is that when a user gets their phone, it's free for them to use their screen real estate any which way they want. And it comes with a lot of extra storage space that they can also do whatever they want with on. We commit to keeping these phones refreshingly simple so that the user is really in control of what's on their phone and what's not, and that they can really make it their own. People's phones are incredibly personal. It contains our memories through the photos that we take. It has all the information about where we go throughout the day, whether it's the maps that we use or it has our calendars on them. And it contains a lot of personal information with respect to the texts that we get and the emails that we exchange. So we need them to be protected. And with Google Play Protect and monthly security updates, Android One devices will stay ahead of potential threats and be amongst the most secure devices on the market. At Google, we're constantly making new improvements to our operating system. We're trying to make it faster. We're doing things that optimize the battery, and we're offering new features. This year alone, we're going to have a lot more important features coming out, such as a much faster boot time, so you can get on your phone faster and get using it, and things like picture-in-picture, so that you can be looking at someone and talking to them while you're also looking at an email they may have recently sent you. With Android One, devices will be first in line to get these new updates. So I'm happy to say that the Mi A1 will be getting an upgrade to Oreo before the end of the year. And will be one of the first devices to get Android P. So we're now all walking around with computers in our pockets that can do a lot. So why does anything need to be difficult? With Android One, the latest artificial intelligence technology from Google is fully integrated into these devices, with the primary purpose of making users' lives easier. So your Google Assistant will help you manage your tasks, plan your day-to-day lives, and give you the information you want exactly when you need it. With Google Photos, users no longer have to worry about actively managing their storage space. All photos will be seamlessly uploaded to the cloud with unlimited, high-quality photo and video storage from Google Photos. Our ambition with Android One is to bring a Google-designed software experience that is smart, simple, safe, and fresh to users around the world. We will do this by working in close collaboration with our partners. As a great example of this, I want to say thanks to the tremendous effort by Xiaomi. We think the Mi A1 is the epitome of the vision that we have for Android One. So today, we are doubling down on our commitment to Android One, and with Xiaomi, we are bringing this device not only to India, but to dozens of new devices around, dozens of new countries around the world. So Donovan gave me this device a few months ago, and since he gave it to me, I've been using it nearly exclusively. And the marriage between Xiaomi and Google is obvious. This phone is super fast, it feels great, and the camera rivals the best in the industry. And with Google Smarts built in, all those wonderful photos will be seamlessly uploaded to the cloud with the unlimited photo storage that I mentioned earlier. My entire life is on this phone. And so the fact that it's backed up and gets all these security updates gives me the comfort that my information is safe and always available. And that's really important to me. Xiaomi is known for bringing hardware innovation at scale, and we can definitely see it in this phone. The dual camera and the performance capacity behind it pair perfectly with the Google design software experience. So I know that the Mi A1 is a beacon device for where Android One is going, created by Xiaomi and powered by Google. Before I wrap up, we have one last surprise for you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hiroshi, and I lead the Platforms and Ecosystem team at Google. I'm sorry I'm not at Delhi today. Really, really excited about this announcement, taking our relationship to the next level with Xiaomi. Really, really excited about this device. We think with Android One, we can bring devices that are simple, fresh, and secure to the market. Really excited about the amazing innovations of this device specifically, especially the dual camera and the optical zoom. I think it works really, really great with Google Photos. I wanted to say thank you to the Xiaomi team. This is a great launch, and we're excited to do even more with you globally. Thank you.
Thank you, Hiroshi. And with that, I'm going to turn the stage back over to Donovan.
Thank you, John. So again, I'm super excited today to be able to bring Mi A1 with Android One to everyone here today. You know, I still remember when we kicked off this project over 6 months ago. I had flown to Mountain View and met Hiroshi in person, and we looked at the ID and the design for Mi A1 for the first time. And we both agreed that this was an amazing phone that would be a great way to help take Android One to the next level and be a win-win partnership between Xiaomi and Google. And so today, we've talked at length about the full hardware and software experience that the Mi A1 delivers. And I'd love to focus now on one particular aspect. What I love the most about this phone is the full, seamless, end-to-end experience for photography, taking amazingly beautiful photos, having them uploaded seamlessly to Google Photos, and then being able to scroll through them and organize them easily. Let's take a look at what this might look like. Say I want to take a photo. I tap the camera icon here, taking a beautiful photo. Tap the bottom left to go into the details for this photo. And then with just a little light tap on the top right, I'm able to go directly into Google Photos, where every photo I've taken is seamlessly backed up in high quality to the cloud on Google. As John mentioned, all Mi A1 users get unlimited, high-quality photo storage on Google Photos. So I can just scroll endlessly through all the photos that I've taken. You can see yesterday that a few of us were up a little bit later at night preparing for today's launch for everyone. Let's take a look at the Mi A1 again in a couple of other scenarios. There's a couple of lifestyle shots. You can see how the black Mi A1 fits perfectly in a variety of white and for the elegant and the beautiful, rose gold. For those of you who have wanderlust and love to travel, you might find that the black Mi A1 is a sleek addition to your travel kit. And for those of you who love taking photos of food, this is very similar to the breakfast I had this morning. The gold Mi A1 is a great complement. At this point, I'd love to invite both Manu and John back on stage for a photo opportunity. All right. We'll have many more opportunities to take more photos. That's right. What is the price? What will Mi A1 retail for? Take a look at the other phones that we've compared Mi A1 to in this entire presentation. We've talked at length about the dual camera setup for Mi A1. Well, let's take a look at iPhone 7 Plus. It also has a 12 megapixel telephoto lens and a 12 megapixel wide-angle lens. It also has large 1.25 micron pixels and 2x optical zoom. And that retails at 67,300 rupees. We also have the OnePlus 5, which has a 16 megapixel plus a 20 megapixel dual camera setup, but with smaller pixels at 1.12 microns and only 1.6x optical zoom. And for the Mi A1, you can see what we have there. So what does everyone think would be a fair price for a Mi A1 with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage? Any guesses? That's right. Mi A1 will be going for 14,999 rupees, 14,999 rupees for the 4 GB plus 64 GB version. And that's not all. Another surprise for our Mi fans in India today. We've also partnered with Airtel and will be giving all new and existing customers using Mi A1 up to 200 GB of additional 4G data for free. So here it is, Mi A1 in full summary. Flagship dual camera, 12 megapixel telephoto lens and 12 megapixel wide angle lens, and 2x optical zoom. A full metal body, curved glass, rounded back corners, premium hand feel. Snapdragon 625 with a large 4 GB RAM and 64 GB of storage. And of course, the pure Android experience with unlimited high-quality photo storage on Google Photos. So some of you may be thinking, when can I get my hands on Mi A1? We'll be bringing Mi A1 to various markets. In India, starting from India, where Mi A1 will be available exclusively on mi.com and Flipkart on September 12th at 12 noon. And Mi A1 will also be available in our Mi Home stores in India on the same date, September 12th. It will also be available at the following offline retail chains and our Mi Preferred Partner stores, also available starting from September 12th. And beyond India, because today is also a global launch of Mi A1, we'll also be bringing Mi A1 across all of these markets in Asia Pacific, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and the Americas. It'll be available in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia, Russia, Vietnam, and the list goes on and on. All right.